Okay, welcome, Aries. Okay, we are a fire sign. Happy 4th of July. When it comes, that will be on Tuesday. All right, so Aries, no Peaches. I know Peaches. I know you're out there. Okay, so Peaches, if you come in, just let me know that you're here. Okay, so I had to do it, Peaches. I have to do July 4th. Okay. I always do it with you guys, but um I'm taking my Sundays to do it because I'm busy in the week. Okay. So Aries. Fire sign, karma people. Okay, so Aries and Leo and Sagittarian, you create you clear a lot of karma. Okay, so you always connect with divine counterpart because you always because you clear karma, you always connected with divine counterparts, but you create chaos, control. Okay, control comes up in the month of July. Control. Go listen to your July reading. Control is about you controlling everything around you, Aries, and you have to learn that you can't control everything. The Eight of Pentacles is here, is that you need to work on yourself, Aries, in the month of August. In the month of September, we have Just Breed. You got to heal a situation, Aries. So you are dealing with the energy of control, and the energy of control is eight. It's about you trying to control everything about you around you, Aries, but that's not how it works. Okay, there's universal guidance of how things work around us. So we can't control everything around us. And that's what you Aries are trying to do. And it's not going to be working out. In the month of August, you have the energy of the Eight of Pentacles. You're dealing with issue with work. You have to breed, okay, in the month of September, because that's when Elon is going to be coming in. So let's see what you're controlling. Justice is not in your favor, Aries. You're trying to control a situation, but it's not going to be working out in your favor. Then we have the Two of Cups. You were controlling some sort of a relationship or some sort of a connection that you have. It's not going to be working out in your favor, okay? Then we see the energy of the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so you were controlling a situation, so you would have received some money, Aries, but it's not working out in your favor. Justice is not in your favor concerning a contract, or if you were divorcing, justice is not in your favor because you, Aries, was trying to put your control on something and it did not work out. Okay, so it can be a relationship, it can be that you're divorcing, you are trying to hide money, Aries, but it's not going to be working out. Okay, your energies came out. So whatever is going on at Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person is standing their grounds against you, Aries. And they're now recognizing that you, Aries, played some sort of a game, okay, in the past that created some sort of a problem for a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person, and they stood their grounds. So a relationship or some sort of a contract that you Aries have in the past, they're going to be recognizing that this contract or disagreement is not yours. It's for a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. They're going to be recognizing how much money you Aries have took in this person name. Okay, and you have to repay the money back, Aries, because it's not yours. Now they're recognizing who is this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. And I see people I see Venus is in Aquarius, Venus in Aquarius. This person is now recognizing what you Aries have done. So the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person, and recognizing that this person have no connection to you, no, don't know you, and this is why you try to control a situation. So a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person did not get something, and it didn't work out in your favor. Okay. Then we see that they're now recognizing how you and your partner in the past had gotten some sort of a new start. They're now gaining some sort of a knowledge, because here it is. Whether this is a marriage relationship or a partnership, they're now recognizing that you, Aries, and your partner could have mastermind a plan in the past and did something that was not above water. An Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person need to pay back a whole lot of money along with you, Aries. This person is now going to be gaining a whole lot of knowledge over a whole lot of money that you, Aries, have received that was not for you. So this could be tax corporation institution is now recognizing what you, Aries, have done. Okay. All right, let's look at the month of looks and abundance is coming up in the month of Augustus. You're trying to find inner strength to deal with an issue because a young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person is telling the truth about who you, Aries, are and what you, Aries, have done or let them do. So this energy of looks and abundance, Aries, yes. So they're now recognizing this Queen of Cups. This is a Cancer woman. You, Aries, and a Cancer woman could have used a young Capricorn person information in order to get some sort of a new start. And I see they're investigating this Cancer woman now because a huge corporation is investigating this Cancer woman because this Cancer woman could have been pretending to be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. The energy of the Chariot, I see some sort of a problem with traveling that is going to be coming up for you, Aries. And the problem is that these conflicts with a Leo and an Aries is bringing out a lot of information, and people are now gaining a lot of knowledge. A lot of problematic situation is going to be coming up between you, Aries, and a Leo and a Leo and a Sagittarian, because they're now recognizing the play of a Sagittarian. You, Aries men, had used a young Capricorn person to do something that was not above water. This person is trying to find inner strength to rectify a problem. They're now recognizing that you, Aries, together with a Leo and a Sagittarian, created a whole lot of chaos for a whole lot of people. So here we're seeing that if you notice, this Capricorn, this young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person is really recognizing that you, Aries, had used them to create some sort of a chaos for another person. And they are now not dealing with you and is trying to rectify the problem in the correct way. The Two of Swords, the secrecy of a Libran is coming out. Okay, and there now this is the energy of the Six of Swords. Secrecy of an Aquarian is now out. A lot of people are now recognizing justice is not in favor of this Aquarian. Okay, whoever this Aquarian is, their secret is now out. And justice is not in favor of this person because they're now recognizing that this person could have been playing a lot of people for a very, very long time. Prudency, the Eight of Pentacles is also coming up in the Eight of Pentacles is also coming up in the month of September. There is some sort of a secrecy surrounding a whole lot of money, or a secrecy surrounding some sort of a house, bank, financial institution, a business, and they're now going to be investigating this situation, Aries. Okay. Then we see the King of Cups and the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I think this is one of the most beautiful queen in the deck. And they're now recognizing the connection with the King of Cups and the King of and the Queen of Pentacles, whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, because a lot of you, Aries, is dealing with the Queen of Pentacles. You're dealing with a young person, which is younger than 45, and you're dealing with an older person. So they're now recognizing the connection and who is this King of Cups, because they recognize that these two people are the correct people. So it is a situation that you, Aries, could have called copy. data and information from for a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person, and they're now recognizing that this King of Cups and this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person is partners, and they are not connected with you, and they're not friends, and the truth is now coming out. So Aries, there is some real serious situation that is going on. How in God's name you Aries got into the situation, why you did it, that is another question. Why did you do it? Okay. So that's coming up, and a lot of you Aries are going to be having problems with your business, with your home, because a corporation is now gaining and looking at, because I see an Aquarian is now regretting a situation because this is Venus in Aquarius, but an Aquarian is regretting working with you Aries or collaborating with you Aries to do something that was not above water. They're now gaining a lot of knowledge about how you Aries in the past, you and your wife had gotten a house, because they now recognize that you Aries is not the owner of a house, because they're recognizing that you Aries use someone else's name in order to put on this house to get this house. And they're now recognizing that you Aries have not been doing things in the right and proper way. An Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person is now in a whole lot of problems because the truth come out, and they recognize that this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person is not who they say they are. And they're now recognizing that the original person is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person that is in a relationship with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion person. So there is a lot of inconsistency surrounding you Aries, and I see you Aries are in some problems with an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person, a Libra a woman, in order to pay back a whole lot of money to this person, because you Aries could have took a lot of money from this person, because Aries is an organization, a group of people are investigating how did a Aries and a Sagittarian get some sort of a documents, get a house, get some sort of living assistance. They are trying to figure out, because this is an international corporation, is collaborating together to see how a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or how you Aries had gotten a house or some sort of a business. Okay. There's a secret surrounding a house and a business. There is no luck for you, Aries. You Aries could have collaborated with an Aquarian to do something. This Aquarian is now regretting what they have done, because this Aquarian woman is really regretting working with you, Aries, because this Aquarian woman is seeing the truth that you Aries didn't speak the truth. There's a lot of conflicts, Aries, and this conflicts has to do with a Leo and a Cancer. So you Aries could have used a Leo and a Cancer to mastermind a plan that has now blown up in your faces. Okay. So they're now recognizing that a Capricorn person is the person and not your wife, the Cancer. And they're now going to be looking at how this Cancer had gotten these documentation and recognize that you Aries men was the one that had broken in the Capricorn house in 2012. You see, you Aries was an old co-worker of the Capricorn. You ask the Capricorn to work for you. The Capricorn says no, because they don't want to be connected. They were not ready to become entrepreneurs. And you broke into the house and accessed details and information and gave it to your wife. So now they're going to be finding out who's this Cancer woman, your wife, and the fortune that you and your wife have. They're going to be recognizing that you secretly copy documentation, because you broke in someone's house, access details and information of someone, used this information, gave it to your wife, and was pretending to be someone else. So a lot of you Aries have to pay a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn person and a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion man back a whole lot of money for damage that you have done to these people and their characters. Okay, this is a serious, serious case because this older Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn woman is also coming back and saying, "Listen, mm-mm, this cannot be go unpunished because this person was aware of what they were doing." So you access the house of a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person, the house of a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion person, copied their dirty information and was using it to profit from. And now there is going to be a huge investigation. And I see you're trying to find inner strength to deal with this situation because there is a serious problem that is on the hand. So a lot of you Aries, you better buckle down in these 3 months because your karma is coming back and you gotta clear your karma. Okay, it's about can't run away from it and you have to clear your karma. So in your house Aries, you have the energy of control, and they're saying let go of this control Aries because you can't control a situation, because the situation, people now recognize and see the truth of the situation. You are having legal problems with a whole lot of money. You Aries have to pay back a whole lot of money. They're now recognizing what a Cancer from another country has done, how you have connected with this Cancer, and the amount of money that this Cancer from another country, you use this young Cancer from another country in order to manipulate the system, to gain a lot of money, and they're not recognizing this. Okay, then we see in the house of friendship, a lot of you Aries have to pay friends back a whole lot of money. Then we see, it's as if you live looks this huge big house, and they're one. How can these two people afford this? Okay, so they're going to be looking at it. Whatever legal issues you Aries have, it's not looking very good. Okay, this legal issue Aries is just not looking very good. And a Taurus person is going to be giving up you Aries because a Taurus person is saying, listen, I got in this situation because the Aries person was the one who bought me in the situation. So whatever is happening and transpiring Aries, it has to do with a whole lot of money. And a lot of you Aries could be in some sort of a problem because a young Taurus is going to be saying, listen, the Aries was the one who brought me in this problem or this situation. When we look at the ninth house, Aries is about breed because you're the truths and the secrecy over a lot of money, where they're going to be recognizing that this money was for a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn person and not for you Aries. It's as if you Aries had mastermind away in order to cultivate a lot of money that was on the backs of a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn person. So the Eight of Pentacles is a situation where a lot of you Aries could have connected with a Virgo person. Whoever this Virgo person is, I see they are now finding out the secrecy of a Virgo woman and you Aries. So it could be some sort of a secret relationship, secret contracts. However, this affects you, they're now going to be recognizing. So a lot of you Aries are going to be in some sort of a contention with a Virgo. Okay. And it's about a whole lot of money. And whatever is going on, you have to repay this money to this Virgo. There is no question about it. So justice is not in favor of a Cancer. Okay, because you are trying to control a situation. They recognize that a Cancer is not who they say they are. And they are now recognizing how much money a Cancer has. So you could be married to this Cancer or work with this Cancer, and they are now going to go to the bottom of the situation to find out how, in God's name, you Aries had gotten a new start. And a young Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn person, a Taurus person, is now going to be throwing you Aries under the bus concerning this money because this person is now in a lot of problems. Okay, they're really in a lot of problems. So Aries, I don't know how you're going to connect this. And you know, you Aries and a Virgo had some sort of a secrecy. Whatever the secrecy was, It is going to be coming out. Whoever this Virgo woman is and whatever the secret is was, whether it's a Virgo or a Taurus, Virgo or a Capricorn, you have some sort of a secret or could have created some sort of a problem surrounding this lady, and everything is now going to be catching up on you because you could have been signing documents and things with this lady creating, and this lady is now going to be saying, I don't know these people, I never had any contract with these people. It could be a boss, it could be a supervisor, but this is a serious case because they're now gaining a lot of knowledge about this Virgo person. So whoever this Virgo person is now going to be recognizing that you Aries did not speak the truth and was lying. Okay, so it's as if you Aries tried to consecrate some sort of a document, some sort of information, whatever it was. But this Virgo person is going to be recognizing what was happening. So the energy of control, Aries, whenever the energy of control comes in, it's about trying to balance out situation. It's about trying to understand. It's about trying to see and understand that you can't control things. And you Aries was doing something that was not based on factual truth. You Aries could be finding out that a Virgo woman had a secret, that this Virgo woman was trying to take a lot of money to transfer to you, and they're going to be picking up and they're going to be getting data and information, seeing the communication between you Aries and this Virgo woman. And this Virgo woman is going to be in a lot of problems because this Virgo woman was lying and was trying to consecrate a whole lot of money. So, yes, there's doubts. Okay, releasing the doubt, trying to see a way of balancing out the situation. The Eight of Pentacles, life purpose. You need to find your life purpose, Aries, because you cannot copy another person or pretend to be another person. You need to find your life purpose. You need to find your purpose because obviously, copying people, data, and information, or copying another person's idea doesn't help and doesn't work out for you, Aries. The universe is saying now you need to stop. So I see a lot of guilt. Libran is now guilty. A Libran feels a lot of guilt that you have brought them in this situation. Okay, you are now feeling guilty because you have been caught. Because if you weren't caught, or you're feeling guilty, Aries, because you recognize something that I've done, I should not have done this. And you see, the thing about it, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to be hurting someone who have not done you anything because of greed, the universe, and I told a lot of people from 2012, karma is hitting you back directly. Okay, and this is a situation where karma comes back around so fast because you Aries thought, I could have manipulate a situation, control a situation. So a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn person do not get the money that is their birthright. Okay, because you were lying. You broke in this person's house, used this person parents, data, and information in order to give your wife and yourself a new start. And you have been lying and you have been accessing these people posts, and this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person lives with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion person, and you broke in their houses, and that is the reason why the man came and lived with a woman, because of the inbreak of this person's house. And you lied, and then you intercept messages, email, and get to a Virgo person and try to get a Virgo person a house and the sale of a house on a property, and try to get a Virgo person to divert the money to another account. You're a criminal, Aries. You're a full-fledged international criminal. Okay, Aries. So you and your Cancer wife is going to be in some serious, serious problems because they have been on the watch and watching your email and details, and you're on someone else's phone getting details and email, and is now recognizing that you are being caught. You tried to close an account in order to get money that is for a young woman who parents left them something, but because you're a liar and a crook and a thief, you and your wife, no matter how old you are, should end up in prison and do some real jail time for what you have done, Aries. So this Virgo woman is now in a whole lot of problems because this Virgo woman is now recognizing, oh my God, this man was lying to me. I could have got myself in serious problem. And the thing about it, Aries, and this is what I said to Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius, you guys always end up in prison. And the reason why, it's because you don't understand that you cannot want something else that is not yours. You have been creating havoc in this lady's life because she says no. She said no. And the reason why she said no is because she recognized that you and your wife, okay, especially your wife, that grew up in a country and could have made something of her life and never made anything of her life. Okay. So you Aries have kind of shift and you make a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn person life a misery. You went and you used another young lawyer in another country to do some illegal documentation and situation, and you thought you were just going to get away with it. Aries, it's called karma. Okay. So for the rest of you Aries, it is going to be a positive. You just have to breathe in the month of September. A lot of guilt is going to be coming up in the month of September. Okay. And there's a lot of doubts because you see, you Aries lied and tried to control the situation. It's not your money. You don't even know the lady's mother. You people access the lady's mother data and information. You don't know this person. Why would you do that? It's because you're mentally disturbed and it's a criminal. Let's face it. Who does those things? And your wife is behind you step by step. And it's not as if your wife is going to say to you, Aries, come on, this we can't do this. So the control, and now you have doubts. Yeah, people recognize that you Aries was just not being honest. Let's face the truth. You were just not being honest. So find your divine purpose. Each and every one of us is here for your divine purpose. Find your divine purpose. Some lying, cheating, and creating chaos and taking what is not yours. It doesn't really help Aries. Okay. And here, yeah, a Libran is now very, very guilty and feels very guilty of what they have done because you, Aries, and a Libran is going to be caught for creating some sort of a mess for another person or another family. And, it is a situation. I'm not being tough on you, but it is what it is, Aries. You have been going on for a very long time and try to work against this lady because this lady said no. No is no. And this is why I teach a lot of people, tell your kids no from a young age, because then when they become full grown adult, they can't accept the no. So Aries, you and your wife have to pay and return all of this money. It is a sad situation, but you made your bed, Aries, and it is a situation where if your wife as a partner is seeing that you're doing illegal dealings and is helping you, what kind of person is that then? But likes birds of a feather sticks together. Okay, so they're now going to be recognizing that you Aries use someone else's name in order to get some sort of a mortgage or credit to get a house, and they're going to be recognizing that these two people live in another house and they have no connection with you, and they're going to be finding out how you Aries got these people data and information. And especially an old Aries man, you were the one that copied the key because the lady and their friends used to go to your house and the key was copied and you entered the lady house, went through her stuff when she wasn't there in the day. It's a sad situation, Aries. And you have done this and you just thought and you just went on and on. You have black black speak bad about this lady because the lady told you, no, I don't want to deal with illegal things. It's not me. It's not what I came here for. I'm not going to be changing your karma because you need to understand that you have karma because you have created all of these karma in lifetime and lifetime before. And yeah, that is not what spiritual people are here to do, is to change the course of your karma. That's not what it's all about. So you can hate on this lady, but breaking in our house and is going to be copying our documents and give it to your wife, which is another criminal, because anyone would say, no, you can't do that. So figure it out, Aries. For the rest of you, Aries, is going to be a brilliant timeline. But you older Aries men, you are sick. You need help. Okay. And your wife that is a Cancer also need help, because there's no way my husband is going to be coming home, hey, I have these where did you get it? How did you get them? She must call up the other person and said, hey, did you give my husband these documents? So figure it out, Aries. You and your wife, I think you and your wife should do jail time, because it's illegal. Okay. And it was not in one country that it happens in multiple countries, that you use this person information and data to acquire money and a lot of wealth from government and tax corporation on the false pretend. So you know who you are because you're always watching, you're on my telephone. Figure it out, honey. For the rest of you, here is please like and share. I'm moving on to the Leos. Namaste.